Hello there, dear friend. Welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. Paulo Dybala to Chelsea Football Club or Tottenham Hotspurs. According to some media in France, France football, especially they started the news. They said that Spurs and Chelsea are fighting to get Dybala next summer. Well, it's not the first time. He almost signed like a couple seasons ago with Spurs, and somehow the deal collapsed in the last minute because of his image rate and his agent fee and all that. And we all know how Levy is, when it comes to money and all that. So that is another story for another day. And then he was linked with Chelsea, Man United, Man City, Liverpool, PSG, all kind of big teams around Europe he's been linked with. And you ask yourself, what's going on here? Like at Juventus, he's not always starting games for some reason. On the bench, sometimes he will start, sometimes not. I don't know. It's really even confusing. And when I was doing some research for this video, I couldn't really tell exactly what is Dybala's natural position, because he played in so many positions that it's just confusing. You know what I mean? He plays in the midfield as a number 10, as a false 9, as a number 9, as a winger, pretty much everywhere. I couldn't really nail it in one place, which is good sometimes to have a versatile player. But if I was a Chelsea Football Club and I have to give interview, like a job interview right now, I will go face to face with Dybala and have like a checklist. What are you good at? Headers? Can you shoot from distance? How many goals, on average you score a season? Can you handle the Premier League? The physicality, the mental toughness? I will go a checklist, pretty much check on everything, because I'm sick and tired of those so-called big players on paper that I got excited for no reason, because I checked some YouTube clips and I got excited and start calling the person a bowler and whatever. But when they come to Chelsea Football Club, they don't do anything. I remember Morata, when he signed for Chelsea Football Club, everybody was talking about him being better than Diego Costa, and we got a better deal, between him and Lukaku. Morata was a better deal, but what happened in the Premier League? A big flop, Higuain, the same. This guy can score for fun and whatever, he got experience and all that. The next thing you know, he was on the bench and Olivier Giroud playing. So that tells you that sometimes you have to be very careful about, online bowlers. If he was that good, if he was that bowler, why can't he really grab that position at Juventus as his own? You know what I mean? He's been there for years, and it looks like it's the same situation at Juventus. He can't really nail that place to his own at Juventus. And why is that? Because he's been very inconsistent, and all the time he's not moving, and then it's just confusing. So for me, if he can shoot from the distance, if he can score goals, that's what I'm looking for right now. I need goal scorers. Do we need another midfielder? I don't think so. Do we need another number 10? I don't think so. Maybe let's just get the best out of what we got already, Just practice with those players right now. Just practice shooting, man. Shoot. If I was Thomas Tuchel right now, I would take 2 days, in a week, like no normal training. After the warm-up, everybody start practicing shooting. Practicing one-on-one with the goalkeeper and all that, because I don't understand what's going on here. What is the point of creating all those chances and not scoring them? So you have just to practice. I remember back in the day, when I was watching like Didier Drogba, and he will go, on interview, he will tell you that, after every training session, they will stay in a training ground with Frank Lampard and start practicing shooting and free kicks and finishing one-on-one and all that. They will come early in training and then go very late. That is the mentality you have to have as a professional football player if you want to make it to the next level. And today's generation is all about video games. They can't wait until the end of the training session so they can run home and play Fortnite, the entire night, play video games, and they don't even sleep anymore. So personal training means nothing to the new generation today. Only few of them can respect what the elders were doing, like Ronaldo or Messi, but the majority of them, they spend all the time on the computer the entire night playing video games, not disciplined, not sleeping, not taking personal training seriously. So Dybala, for me, well, let him go to Spurs. If it's gonna cost like 50 to 60 million. For what? What about Conor Gallagher? What about Kai Havertz that we spent a lot of money? How about just starting by getting the best out of what we got? That is my position in this case. But the end of the day, I don't make decisions. It's not my money. If he signs for Chelsea Football Club, I will welcome him just like other players. So leave your comment and let's have a discussion.